Hey there, boys and girls of YouTube world. Today, the Chin. I'm sure he's doing something really silly back there, like giving a thumbs up. I'm not even gonna look because I can just tell. We're gonna see if we can't take this 1966 Buick Skylark of my great grandparents all the way down to Bowling Green, Kentucky to something called LS Fest. Neither of us have ever been to Kentucky, and neither of us have been to LS Fest. And I'm pretty sure this Buick's never left the tri-state area. And we got 200 miles on this LS swap, so things are gonna go swimmingly. We got 1,100 miles to go, 3/4 of a tank of gas. It's light out.
Don't forget the pack of cigarettes.
When we're wearing sunglasses. And we got no darts in there, but I did find a couple of books of matches. There was some cigarette butts in the ashtrays. All right, let's do it.
Rock and roll.
First stop, the trip is going well, isn't it, Nova? Made her to Chris Craft here in Watertown, South Dakota, and putting that fuel filter on. No big deal. I just didn't have a fuel filter, and Chris had the fittings, so here we are. I like when I don't have to do the work. Zip ties?
This guy's fast.
We just smoked a vat! Take that! With your big stupid wing!
Bad boys, what you gonna do
When they come for you. Leroy! You're riding your bike all messed up again. I told you we had this conversation on Monday. It's now Wednesday again. Oh, they got him in cuffs and everything. They don't mess around in Albert Lee. Leroy, just relax. Oh, he even knocked his hat off and everything.
Must have hit him.
Sure, I yelled, can't park it. Can't park there. Oh, no. Oh, he's getting the gloves out. He's frisking the shit out of me. Oh, no.
Hey, if you need somebody to sell your home, Chris.
Don't call Chris Lindahl, he sucks.
He really over advertises.
Perkins, great place to eat though.
It's not good breakfast all day. Your way.
Know your breasts like you know your girls. Speaking of breasts, Twin Lakes is coming up.
Dare you?
Oh, look at, oh yeah, you can hear her whistling there.
It's just falling out of the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Minnesota thing. Is that an OJ Bronco? Oh yeah.
Yep. Found him.
Here we go. See you later, Minnesota.
Well, since we didn't document any other states, started late. Now we get to go to the butter cow state. Home of the classic car Ryan himself. Don't forget to leave a like rating, and tell me which one of your cars was the most favoriteest ones you saw today. They got casinos in the water towers here even.
Diamond Joe.
Yeah, one of their clear silos.
Is that where they?
Just as camps out there.
Is that where they?
We fit in with the blue hair wagon here. Oh yeah, you know you're in Iowa when you got the hawk freaks.
Well, it's the middle of the night, so we can drive up and down streets all we want, but Clarence, Iowa has a sweet Pete for sale. Ain't saving none for nobody. Chin, get out and get the phone number off that thing. Well, here we are, day number 2 of this epic adventure. 650 pretty much trouble-free miles. We're in Clinton, Iowa, just across the border from Illinois. We're like 106 miles from Chicago.
I've seen the sign.
But it's, yeah, we saw like, it was like 148 miles to Chicago. Drove pretty late, got to the Hampton Inn here at about 10:30-ish last night. Pretty respectable place. The car didn't get stolen. Put about a half a quart of engine oil in today because I'm guessing that valve cover gasket's leaking. Otherwise, everything's been good. Chris at Chris Craft updated the tune in here to something with the fuel mapping, and then he changed our torque converter lockup from 55 miles an hour to 65. Made a huge difference. We put probably a quart of brake fluid in yesterday. We stopped in Sioux Falls, picked up a master cylinder, so hopefully that resolves that issue. It's leaking externally and running down the firewall, so we're gonna replace that today. Yeah, it seems like there's a little bit of vibration when we slow down, so I don't know if that's my drive shaft or what the deal is, or if it's in the rear end. Otherwise, it works pretty good. The Holley Terminator X says we're getting like 22-ish miles a gallon. According to our math, we're getting about a little over 14 miles a gallon. Well, and also the tires rubbing, it's real tight when you take a hard right. It's a NASCAR only car. You can only turn left. If you do a hard right, she kind of scuffs. Ooh, that's a good one there. But we'll maybe try to address that. Maybe roll this lip or cut it or bash it, or I don't know. Not good. Needs a narrow rear end and some different gears. Brakes work good, steering works good. We do got some Bluetooth speaker. We've been sitting on the dash jamming out. Works pretty good. Had the windows down pretty much all day after lunch yesterday. Yeah, so we're gonna get after it this morning, get a good start. We got about 409 miles to Bowling Green, so short day compared to yesterday. We got a late start yesterday, about 8:30, and we spent probably 2 hours in Watertown, and then we probably wasted an extra 20 minutes or a half hour in Sioux Falls running into town to get a master cylinder. Today we got to swap that and maybe look at that wheel and maybe visit somebody else that you guys might be aware of. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Car's working good. Just a couple minor issues, and hopefully we can get a couple of those addressed today. That's what the other issue is. When we get down to about a half a tank, we've been putting gas in. One time we got down to a quarter and it takes about 20 gallons. Chin looked up the fuel tank and it says it's a 20-gallon tank. So either what we looked up is a lie, or Chin looked up the wrong tank, or our fuel gauge is off. So we're filling up at half from now on because we don't want to run out. That was the other issue. Minor details until it isn't.
Today on this old house.
Today on this old car, brakes fail going downhill to a red light. Power washing, it's pudding right there. Free estimates.
This
House painting.
This pickup's for sale also, so.
Yeah, so we might not be doing as well as we thought.
Just a free estimate.
Call them up. 527-241-8094. It's basically like the Iowa version of pudding right there.
I'm guessing that's
A choo-choo!
Little train yard down there.
Train yard or storage units?
Oh, a lot of storage units.
What river is this? Is it the mighty Mississippi?
Mississippi, probably, yeah.
How do you spell Mississippi?
M-I-S-S-I S-S-I-P-P-I. We're in Illinois.
Yay!
Just like that, you gotta hop a bridge. Oh, there is a sign.
Welcome to Illinois.
Take the next line on the Buick Street.
The land of Lincoln. These are my people.
What?
and the Nash.
What? Is that a slammed Nash?
Way.
57 ranch wagon. Lane Automotive and Speed. Ooh, square body with chrome roll bar.
Make a U-turn.
Body matching rallies. Short bed.
box.
Heartbeat of America. Round headlights. KC daylighters. It's got like a flip down step.
It's got the sweet little push bar on it.
Dude, there's a Cobra kit car in there. 55. The Nash tub. Ooh, with some big old meats.
Daisies?
200 S's on the.
That thing's got some wheel on it. There's a Chevelle over there too. Or a F body. Drag car 55.
6.
396 SSL
67.
Chevelle. What's it bill?
57 Pontiac. Oh. Oh man, it's the Ford version of Richard Petty. Ain't nobody got nothing on that. Oh, it's got a painted diff cover on it. Oh my god. Oh, it's definitely painted chrome. Freaking NASCAR emblem on that thing. I bet she's fast. Two-door?
Chevelle on the trailer. There's Max. There's Max. Oh, Max. Oh, yeah. Oh, are you so happy? Are you so happy? Does it smell like mice in here? Look at this guy. He's even going to let us pull it in the shop. Oh, man. Just getting after it. How much? It's even got brakes, Max. Oh. Look at the running board just waving in the wind. You can't see it. Oh my gosh. What do you think about that thing, Max? Oh, it's got enough spinner in the gravel. What a deal. What a place he's got here. He's not gonna let us use the lift because apparently he's got it occupado. We'll take what we can get though. Keep going, you got this. Service with a smile.
Hold on, the show. You know what we need?
What's that? Oh, I got an Apple one in the, you've never had anything nice enough other than that Dodge to use it on. You know how I know? Because you put it the wrong way. Hopefully we resolved our wheel well issue and we're gonna clearance the other side while we're at it. Our chin is. Look at all the safety. 3M earmuffs, safety glasses.
I can't see anything.
Good thing my prescription ones are on my desk.
Just poking and hoping down there.
Looks good.
Thick one or thin one?
Oh, he likes the thick ones. Look at that. Even put a floor jack and a jack stand. It's not even the Harbor Freight. I'm a little disappointed, but the jack is, so that's why you need it. All right, we got our master cylinder on. Brakes are bled. What else did we do? We trimmed the wheel wells, and we got more clearance now. It seems like it shifted over this way. Yeah. Must have been the way we had her jacked up, but I took about a 1/4 inch off each side, so it should be better than it was. We'll have to flip those tires in the other way before we get home so the old man doesn't notice. It'll be fine. Definitely need some narrower tires or a narrow rear axle. I think we'll talk to Chris Kraft and get ourselves a narrowed 9-inch with some different gears and such. It'd be a good idea. We're also Watch West certified now. Well, we were just about to pack up and leave, and Wes said he had nothing better to do, so he's gonna help us put a valve cover gasket in, I guess. Show us how to do it. Not really sure on these valve cover engines. We're more of the flathead type, but we'll give her a whirl. Valve cover gasket is in, and you know, we did the right thing, and we're just gonna not do that side because it's not leaking yet. Thank you, sir.
Spare parts for the next time.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Are these same valve cover left and right?
No, I don't think that one's got the filler cap on it. Oh, and it doesn't have the PCV. It's different. I mean, they went the way of the Ford where you can't.
But the gasket.
Gasket's the same, yeah.
Yeah, this is probably the same head, right?
Yes. But the valve cover itself is different. And that's what you asked. Did you cry a little bit when number 3 hit the wall? With that hat on? Is that why it's so...
Well, see, it started fading out around the band, and I was like, well, how long can I keep wearing this before somebody says something? Everybody.
Today.
Every video, they're like, oh, you're wearing that grungy old Die Hard hat?
I think you're... Oh, no, I don't. I got a new hat for this trip.
You don't got the bad one on.
Me and Bruce Willis holding it down.
Yeah. I got it. Best Christmas movie ever. Is it a Christmas movie or is it a holiday movie? We'll call it a Christmas movie.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon's also a Christmas movie. Don't forget about that.
Well, thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure. Why are you sweating so much? You were literally just standing there holding parts.
Yeah.
Well, it was like 57 degrees this morning. It's not hot.
It's not humid either. No humidity. All right, I think we're gonna pack up our fudge stripe cookies and get out of here. We got our Watch West work decal on here, so now it's symmetrical. We got one on each side, so we don't look silly with just 2 over there. He's got quite the spot here. I bet Max is still out here looking for mice. No, he finally gave up looking for them. He must have went and found some shade. Oh, nope, he's over by Frankie's Ranger. Max, come here, dog.
You're trying to get all the mice down today. You got a long day ahead of you.
You got a lot of work on the Frank Ranger. The Franger. He's not having it. All right, back at it. Oh, now you're gonna come say bye? Who's a good boy? Where's your good puppers? Oh yeah.
Old Duff, he knows how to sell cars. Got his own place down here in Illinois.
want to know how you go about buying a fighter jet.
Well, you could just have breakfast, lunch, and dinner and talk about it.
I want to do a will it run on one. And you better keister the goods now.
What have we got going on here?
Leroy was in a bike accident.
Ooh,
Made it.
oh, maybe that must be the school.
I would say so.
Those are all the doors.
Big deal.
Did you want to cruise campus?
Should we go cruise for some chicks? Another PT Cruiser. We've seen so many PT Cruisers on this trip.
Oh my goodness.
That has to be like the 8th one. What's the one at DSU? Right on the west side of the school, east side of the school. Man, the railway looks rough.
Got a travel lodge.
We
Similar
are
crowd.
constantly in this town.
Similar crowd.
Oh, the Holocaust Museum. It's called Candles. That's kind of awkward. This is not called the Dustpan. Seabass Auto Sales. Look at this, buy here, pay here. We tote the note, 0% interest. Let's go buy that red taco right there. Well, they got a Harley Davidson F-150. Oh my gosh. Seabass Auto Sales. I wonder how they make their money. They must just sell you the car, you make 3 payments, they
Come get it.
come get it, sell it again. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, cheap things. Sweeper World. Look at all those vacuum cleaners. I bet that place really sucks. It sounds good, but I kind of want to get the French out of this town. Sorry to anybody who's from Shake and Bake. Long-haired, freaky people can now apply. That's how rough a times we're in. Fazoli's, it's Italian.
The Outback. Throwing the shrimp on the barbie. Oh, White Castle.
Oh my gosh. I've never had a slider at an actual White Castle before.
Yeah, it looks.
I feel like we're too far away from a bathroom to try that.
It's pretty dead.
What is a Santa Cruz?
Is it a pickup? Is it a car?
It's a Trar. It's like a crew cab El Camino. What are those? It's like a Subaru Outback. What those were?
Yeah, I think they were.
Outbacks.
They were Outback, but they pick up. So they had like the roll bar out the back.
It's from Texas too.
that on a stick?
Lost satellite reception.
That guy has got somewhere to go.
It's a Viper.
It's a Viper on a stick! KFC! Yes! We made it! I bet it's so much better here.
Where's the Colonel live?
We gotta see what these rallies are all.
Yeah,
When in Rome.
I agree.
Taco Juan's this thing. There's a Taco Bell right next to it, too. What do we do at this rallies? Oh, that says don't come in here, is what that says.
Ribbon darts.
Oh, they're hamburgers. It's alright. $7 meals, mix and match. Drive through app, drive through, right lane only. That sounds good. Oh, Buford T. Justice? Do you suppose they have a Diablo burger? I'll have the El Diablo burger.
The Diablo burger. Make it quick. Let's do the bacon barbecue mother cruncher.
Number 8.
Thanks for choosing rally. Would you like to try number 1 or number 2?
No, thank you. Can I get a number 8 and a number 10, please? Combos?
Nobody's beating down the Taco Bell door. It's because they got.
You can't compete with Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo next
I don't
time.
know.
Yeah, are y'all from here?
No. We're from North Dakota. We drove all the way down here to have a burger at rallies.
This is all we came for.
We just came here for the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Would you like a number 1 or a number 2?
Yeah.
Do you have to say that?
No.
If that's just you because you love your job.
Yeah, I change it all the time. It's something different every
Give
day.
us another one.
I don't know. You know, I got those chicken wing, hamburger, hot dogs, chili cheese fries, chilling with my homies.
Yeah.
I said, bye.
Oh yeah. Here you go, man. We make YouTube videos. Driving these crappy old cars around, so check us out or stick them on the side of your building or whatever. Appreciate it.
I'll pass it out.
All right.
Well, we made her to Kentucky. We're in Owensboro at another Hampton Inn by Hilton. I got my peasant here wiping bugs off. He started wiping the dew off because yesterday we had some issues seeing out the back window if we didn't wipe her off. Not exactly streak free. Anyway, we made her about 410 miles yesterday. Well, not quite. We got about an hour to go, so 350 miles. And then we'll be at Bowling Green and we'll be at the LS Fest East. The only real issue we were having is we have a little vibration on deceleration. So I don't know if it's because of the pinion angle or because it wasn't doing it when we didn't have a bunch of weight in the car. And as we get weight on the car, the pinion angle's coming down. So I don't know if it's that, because all the stuff we got back here, or if it's just bushings in the suspension, front end or rear, or if the drive shaft's not balanced or got a tweak to it, or maybe we got something coming loose in the suspension and or U-bolts or something. So hopefully when we get to the show today, we'll pull out the jack and the stands and crawl underneath it, try figuring it out, and everybody walking by will ask what we're doing if we need any help, because that's what car people do. So we're gonna go back inside, we're gonna grab some breakfast, we're gonna get on the road and get to the show. Yeah, she's working good. Got like 14.8 miles a gallon, running 75, 80 on the interstate yesterday, so she's working good. Didn't hear the tires rubbing after we clearance.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Fenders, so yeah. Real good, Ace, real good. Oh yeah, that dew makes the best bug remover, like you said. Don't forget the license plate. Already got it. Got it as good as it's gonna get. We're not car show people.
Corvette pipes. When you go to LS Fest, you gotta trailer it go with your Ford. Holy roller coaster. Is it a wood one too?
Yeah. A lot of
That's
trailers.
the first time I've seen 205.
Oh, now it's on, I bet.
Oh yeah.
I could hear him. Maybe 205 is the number.
Participants. Oh man. I guess we could have brought the Duff with. 60, yeah. And a Buick on the side.
Let's have one of them sideways LS's. We throw a football, see? Big football.
Oh, there's our first Fanatic pack.
It's on a feet. Yo, trim?
Oh, it's your pickup. See the
Gunner
sticker?
hat.
The sticker. Oh no, the little cooler. Mine's just a little cooler.
Oh! Well, made it to the Holley booth for our photo op. Got some stickers in the front windows so people know who we are. Obviously wearing shirts.
Got it on the first try.
Nice. We'll walk around, look at stuff. This is Kevin from KSR Racing. This is his burnout car. Seen some pictures of him just putting this together. little go fast spray. 8-into-1 header. Little Sally speed chop action. Demolition Ranch 64. Spider Garage. Kevin's drag car from KSR. This thing's pretty neat. I'm guessing these guys are going to pull right in here. Supercharged Miata. Which that thing is slow. Supercharged Volvo. Pretty clean looking car. Little Model 8 pickup. Tube chassis. Rangers. Oh, and it's all-wheel drive too. Push arm suspension. Sweet little Death Wish Cadillac. Twin I-beam front suspension. Coupe de Ville. This guy's got the cool slinger in the back. Six banger in this Pontiac.
We got Dr. Tunamal's 68.9 Chevelle and Jack Stan Jimmy's, I think it's a 240 with a couple of hair dryers up front here. It's real fast. He's got quick connect throttle linkage. It's adjustable. Yeah, some serious stuff going on here. There he is, Jimmy Tall. He's a pretty tall guy too. He dwarfs me, kind of like old Watch West work. Got the laundry chute on the back. Yeah, real fast stuff. This thing's got a LS in it, obviously. Hydraulic clutch, 4-speed. Sally's Speed Shop out of Noonan, Georgia. Noonan! Oh man, he's even got the wheel chocks. Not using them though. Oh yeah, we're in there with all the cool stuff. Right up here at the Holley booth. Not many Mopars here. This is a pretty big GM, a couple of imports. But not many Mopars, a couple of Fords. This thing is clean though. Oh yeah. I don't know how this stuff all works, but this is Matt Demolition Ranch's burnout car. And I'm sure you guys are well aware of who that guy is. If you're not sure, now you do.
Mustang Sally met us at the gas station in somewhere, Illinois. He wants to play with Grandma's Buick. Damn it!
All right, here's your day 5 LS Fest East update. We are in Clinton, Iowa, same place we stayed on the way down. We're waiting to get some heat in the car because she's a little froggy on the windshield. We just about got her cleared off. We got breakfast with Wes. We left yesterday at about 3 o'clock. Got here at about 11 o'clock. Plus there's a time change in there. So we got a pretty long day of driving, 10, 12 hours, something like that. Provided there's no issues like yesterday, because then there was none yesterday. We should make her home tonight. Here we go. Drove through a little rain yesterday. Looks like we're gonna drive through some more today, so good deal. Got about 15 miles a gallon at 80-ish miles an hour. People drive way too fast in Indiana, so I made for a quick trip through there. Didn't even stop in that state this time, so that's all right. Okay, here we go. Just jumped across the river from Clinton, Iowa into Fulton, Illinois. Went to the brunch house for breakfast. We ate there both times on the way through. Had breakfast with Watch Wes work and Mrs. Wes and the kiddo. Yeah, definitely check out the brunch house in Fulton, Illinois. Way good. Get reservations if you're gonna go there on Sunday. You got a group of more than 4. She's a pretty full house. But we're gonna have to drive through some rain on the way home. And it looks like once we get out of Illinois, things clear up. So hopefully we'll be back there early this evening. It's about 10 o'clock, so kind of a late start. But we're on the home stretch. Here we go. Well, Duff, we made her home. 2,300 plus miles in this hot rod. So here's what we brought. We brought some sombreros, you know, to protect yourself from the sun. Bring some snacks and some sandwiches and some water. Stay hydrated. Clothes, cameras, all that good stuff. Let me get keys. Show you what we got in the trunk. Oh, we had some long sleeves. It's pretty warm down in Tennessee, but it's a little cool in the evenings. I'm driving the car down the road, and when it was raining this morning, so there's that. We had a GPS and a splitter for the cigarette lighter and some phone chargers. Bluetooth speaker, that was a savior. This thing is by Treblab. This thing's been real good. I think it's still at 50%, and we figured it's probably got 30-ish hours of playtime on it. Plus this thing charges phone, so it works really good for the car show stuff. Bring yourself a can koozie. Shout out to Fast Forward Service. Sunglasses, cell phone. I'll show you what we got going on in the trunk here. She's loaded down pretty good. We got a canopy. This one's a Coleman 10x10. That was nice to get some shade. Son of a biscuit. Oh, didn't break it. Spare tire. Chin's My First Toolkit. Never even opened that up, did we?
No, we didn't.
A couple of folding chairs. Mine's busted. It was busted before the trip. It's still busted now. Chin's hopefully is not. My luggage. Fire extinguisher, which we never had to use, thankfully. My chair, that's busted. Chin's got some other goodies that weren't in the My First Tool kit, wiring and tools and such. We got an aluminum racing jack. Never had to use. We used Chris's and Wes's though. These things are handy, nice and light. A couple of jack stands. Again, never had to use them. It's better to have them and not use them than to need them and not have them. And here I got this tote full of a whole bunch of goodies. We'll get it out and show you. What do we got in there, Duff? Got a couple sets of gear wrenches. You gotta have standard and metric because this car's half LS, half 66. Funnel. I don't know that we ever used that. We had it anyway. Some rags. Chin wipe the bugs off with that one in the morning.
Dew works the best.
Yeah, tech tip, use the dew in the morning to your advantage. Booster pack. We use that for charging up phone. Power probe. Didn't end up using that. Blue shop towels, used a bunch of them. Little screwdrivers, duct tape. Can't go wrong with duct tape, didn't use that. Cyclops, again, didn't use that. Standard and metric sockets, 1/2-inch drive sockets. Earl's aluminum Swedish nut lathe, a giant Swedish nut lathe. Use some of that stuff. Drill bits, Allen sockets, VHB tape, didn't use that either. Screwdriver, we did use a screwdriver a bunch to take the master cylinder cap out. This guy came in clutch. Oh, and swapped the Holley license plate on there. Brought a coil pack with, just in case. I brought the old wiper blades with, just in case. Spare plug wires. And we got coolant, ATF, and dot free. We used a bunch of brake fluid. Brought some wire, another booster pack because I didn't know if the other one was charged up. Some self-tapping screws, brake cleaner, extra injectors, some more extra wire, heavier gauge, 10 gauge, the brake bleeding apparatus, some extra fuel line. Oh, the used parts from the inside of the master cylinder, scrap. The LS coolant loop to bypass the heater core if that was going to leak on this. Pliers, dikes, seal picks, line wrench, whole bunches of lock and pliers, and needle nose pliers, my favorite needle nose pliers. It's channel lock, it's angled. A reamer for the master cylinder if we're going to have to rebuild that again. And these handy dandy nippers for cutting fuel line. It's real sharp. An extra fuel filter. It's not even 30 micron, it's 30 micror. Evil energy, so you know it's good. But you can't guess where it's made. A punch, chisel, a starter fixer, oh, a fuel pressure regulator, we had an extra one of them. And then, most importantly, the instructions for the Holley sniper stuff, just in case we were gonna need it. Because if we didn't have it, we would need it. I think all this stuff is online, so there you have it. It's pretty much everything we had. So, I'm glad we brought most of that stuff and didn't need it. Like I said, we used that screwdriver a bunch. We used some of the tools to swap the master cylinder. We used everybody else's tools for the rest of it. So yeah, it was a good time. Thanks Holley for inviting us, and thanks for all the great items that you made. I just saw something that's real epiphany we got here. I did see something out of the corner of my eye just before we got here. How fitting that we got roadkill on the license plates and we got roadkill in the grill. Duff, look at this bird. Hey, where's the bird? Where's the bird? What's it? Hey, where's the bird? Birds are in the air or on the grill. So yeah, 2,300 miles. Car pretty much worked flawlessly. There is a little bit of a vibration in it. We're gonna have to look into it. We don't know if it's because there's so much weight in the back end. We knew the tires were close, so we clearanced that. We knew the master cylinder leaked, so we fixed that. We knew the valve cover leaked, so we fixed that. So really no surprises other than the vibration. Any words of wisdom?
No, it was a really good time. Gotta hitchhiked along.
Wear good shoes. The Crocs were a choice. If you want to do some really good people watching, it's right up there with the State Fair at LS Fest. People are dressed in their best attire. It's real good times. If you get sick of taking in the cars, or you get sick of walking, or you get sick of being in the heat, find a good spot to park with some traffic in front of you and just take in the people. It's some real quality stuff. Yeah. A lot of quality LS swaps. There was one there that was real bad, but the quality of the people that were driving the LS swap, top notch.
They did drive it though, and they probably wouldn't know how to fix it.
Yeah, there's 3 boys from Michigan in a regular cab with a topper. Hopefully they're watching. You guys' LS swap was terrible, but you drove it. And if you had problems on the side of the road, you probably would have known how to fix it, as opposed to some of the other cars that somebody paid to have LS swap. They wouldn't know how to even find where their fuses are at. But yeah, be prepared to do a bunch of walking. Look at the schedule ahead of time, figure out what you want to go to, because there's always something going on. That was probably something that we didn't do, was plan ahead where we were going to be and what time we'd be at things, and it was just kind of chaotic. And then if you want a shirt, you can order those ahead of time. Holley had some really cheap t-shirts, but the line was really long. But if you paid for them ahead of time, you could just cut the line and pick them up, I guess. We never got any shirts because we were pretty much busy the whole time, but yeah. Good times. Car work, like I said, really good. Hopefully it comes up a little bit higher in the back end here once we get some stuff out. I did have some engine oil in there. We had some merchandise, some t-shirts, got rid of a few of those, got rid of some stickers. Thanks everybody that stopped and said hi. There was quite a few of you recognized us. Spare tire, we had the stock bumper jack. Brought a bunch of water with for drinking. T-shirt that I got all covered with fuel when I swapped the fuel filter. We got some Watch West work merchandise from him. The extra valve cover gasket. Our Holley gift bag that they gave Mr. Mortske. Moving blanket, tow strap. Oh, and I got all my wiring stuff. Fender cover. I got some West signs to hang up, so yeah. We obviously brought way more stuff than we needed, but it's better to have it, not need it. So, like I said, just kind of plan ahead if you're going to the Holley LS Fest. Know what you want to go to. Wear comfortable shoes, wear comfortable clothing.
Light clothing.
Light clothing.
Not great.
Yeah. It's fine. These hats are freaking awesome. Give you some shade and look really cool. And usually you can find whoever you're with if they're wearing one of these, but everybody else is wearing them there, so it's really hard to find them. Duff spent the week with my old man and his pal Poppy at the lake, and so he's tuckered out, and he's super clean, aren't you? Who's a clean puppy? So there you have it. I'm gonna clean this thing up, and we're gonna put it on the hoist and check everything out underneath, make sure there's nothing, I don't know, no bushings that decided to give out, and see if we can figure out what that vibration is and address some of the other issues. And on to the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Check out our other videos. Check out the merch. Duff wants you to get some merch, don't you? He does. Remember, it doesn't matter how you get it done, as long as you're having fun. Did you have fun at the lake? Yeah, you did. We had fun at LS Fest.